Is the victim a resident of this complex?
I'm going to let the chief talk a minute. She can answer some questions about that, and also I'm sure you have one or two other questions, Chief McNamara.
So the victim is not known to the Stoughton Police Department. Does not live here. He's a resident of Randolph.
Did any surveillance video capture?
It's all under investigation at this time. We're attempting to locate any video evidence.
Was the guy in the driver's seat or behind it?
He was in the driver's seat, yes.
Okay, how many times was he shot?
That's
under investigation.
Did it appear that bullets went through the vehicle, to the window, or?
No, we don't have any vehicle damage at this time that we're aware of.
Can you put out more description on those two suspects for us to put out?
Not at
this time. We're actually trying to determine that through the investigation.
2 males.
2 males.
Do you have any evidence that it was drug-related, any drugs in the car? Or?
We have no knowledge of what we do not think this was a random act, and we have no knowledge of the motivation.
One individual in the car.
One gunshot.
We're still waiting for the medical examiner to finish her work, and they're still processing the scene.
Were there a bunch of people home at the time? Do you have a lot of people who heard the shot, who came out running?
We have 911 calls, and we had residents directing us to the vehicle at the time.
Is that the silver vehicle, the Honda there?
Yes.
What's your message to the general public on what you're hoping for?
The age is 17 years old.
Well, 17-year-old Randolph residents. We're hoping, obviously, the chief has suggested this appears to be a targeted act, and so we want to tell the people that we believe that there's no threat to the residents here. This time, the suspects, we've already done a search of the immediate area. The suspects appear to have left the area, and so we're going to continue the investigation, and we're obviously looking for the public's help.
Mike, based on what you've seen as far as the video so far, do you think it's going to be of help? Step up to the mic if you can, too. What you've seen, did it capture the shooting?
All I can tell you is they're still processing and collecting and looking around, trying to get as much evidence and video and witness statements from people here as you can. So the short answer is unknown at this time. And if we get something that we think is helpful and that we can share with you, that will be out as soon as we can get it out. I mean, obviously we're looking for the public's help at this time, and if we think there's information that's collected that will help us as well, trust me, you'll be the first people to know.
Has the victim's family been notified?
The notification process is ongoing at this time. That's why we will supplement this information with the name of the victim in a short time.
Do you think you're looking for juveniles?
Unknown.
Did you recover a shell casing? If so, how many? Or did you recover a gun?
I will tell you that there's obviously evidence that there was a gunshot, but they're still processing the scene, so I'd rather not tell you what they found at this time.
Of course, anything like this, any sort of violence like this is senseless, but we're talking about a minor.
It's sad when anybody loses a life, and obviously a young person that not even a resident of town. I mean, we feel extremely sorry and our heartfelt sympathy to the families that they've lost a loved one, and obviously we want to identify and find those people responsible. And gun violence is just sorry to say it's one of the worst things that officers face and people have to face in their communities. We don't encourage it. We don't have too much of it in Norfolk County, but it happens.
Is that trial hold up there? Do you feel like you move out of here?
We're not going to comment on that.
Do you know why you were seen in the first place?
Still working and under investigation. So if
Can you have an update later tonight for us?
if we can, we'll probably be able to identify the victim at that time, and if we have something we can share with you, we will.
Can we keep this as kind of media staging for tonight, Chief?
Sure.
If we get you back here, maybe.
Yeah,
3 o'clock, maybe as an update.
I don't know that. Yeah, I'm not sure that you want to wait that long. I mean, we think this is going to be slow developing, so suit yourself. So, but
We're just want to work with you guys.
yeah.
Especially if you have any description you want to put out.
If David Traub, the press secretary, works with the Stoughton Police Department well. If there's something, David will get that out to you as soon as he can. I mean, if you want to stay here, you're more than welcome to, but it gets a little hot here as well. So I just want to point out that thinking of your own well-being as well. So
You'll be clearing the scene pretty soon.
I don't know that I would say. Yeah, I don't say that soon, but it's just slow processing, talking to people, and gathering the information. There's a good group working, of state troopers and local police. So, we're going to move as quickly and as efficiently as possible. So, thank you all for coming.
Thank you very
Thank
much.
you.
Thanks, guys.
Thank you.